Hi everybody, welcome back to Research Writing. I wanted to get out a quick video for you as you press on into your assignment this week and let you know first of all that you did a great job. Everybody did a great job on that first assignment and thank you for getting those in on time. And also to remind you that in this class, every assignment builds upon the previous assignment. So my suggestion would be to make the changes that I suggested from assignment 1-1 as soon as possible before you move on to this week's assignment. Because each one does build upon the previous one, and making changes now will make your life much easier at the end of the class when you go to write your final paper. Let's briefly revisit the writing/academic writing style. It's best to keep your writing in third person when crafting research papers. Writing in third person is writing from the third person point of view, and it uses pronouns like he, she, it, or they. It differs from first person, which is like saying I, or first person plural, which is we or us. And it differs from second person, which is you or yours. And you might hear this called point of view. And I saw a fair amount on your research proposals, a fair amount of use of first and second person. And I made note of that in Blackboard, just so that you could be aware of it and be working on it as you proceed through the course. And if you still feel like you're wrestling with what first, second, and third person is, I gave you a link to a video. It's about 10 minutes long, and it's helpful. And I will continue to be pointing that out as I see it. From this point on, I'll probably just highlight it when I see it so that you know to pay attention to that and try to eliminate it from your writing. Now on to this week. You have quite a bit of reading in Lester and Lester, chapters 4, 5, 6, and 8, and the glossary and the appendix. And then you also have some chapters to read in the Moody Supplement, a few PDFs, and then you have a link to formatting the works cited page according to MLA guidelines. And finally, you have some videos to watch. So once you do all of this, don't forget to report that you've completed this work in the Week 2 Content Report link. And then this week, your assignment involves formatting sources in MLA. Do not use Lester and Lester. And this was also in the Moody video. There's a new version of MLA coming out. It's MLA 8, and we're kind of crossing over with using it, and it hasn't been updated in the Lester and Lester book. So you're going to want to reference the Purdue Online Writing Lab, OWL, website for correct citations. And just like Moody had suggested, do not use the online citation generators because you risk doing them wrong. They're not always correct. So it's good to just learn it, and this will benefit you as you continue your courses at Moody. If you decide to go on and get your master's after that, you'll be much better equipped if you learn to do that on your own. Now, the assignment asks you to create a works cited page for 16 sources of information. The works cited page is going to be at the back of your research paper when you're done, and it's going to list all of the sources used in a research paper, whether it's from a direct source, a direct quotation, if you used an idea or a concept. And what I would suggest when I'm writing, I usually just write, if I'm taking a sentence or a quote from somewhere, I immediately put the source that I have it, that I've taken it from, so that I can remember to cite it later. It's very important that you come up with some sort of system for yourself that works so that you don't miss something that you're putting in your paper that is not from your own brain, because then that can cross over into plagiarism. And we're going to be talking about that in a few weeks, but I want you to know that ahead of time. Always, always, if you're pulling information from somebody else, you're going to want to cite it. So read the assignment carefully. Don't skim over it. There's a lot of important information so that you understand the importance of using MLA. And then also see that Moody Supplement in Chapter 6 under, I believe it's titled Formatting the Works Cited Page. And then as you probably saw in the first assignment, Moody's rubrics are quite detailed. And for these assignments, even though you have a lot of reading, the assignment itself isn't big, but it is detailed. And everything matters. So you will lose points if you're required to do something double spaced and you don't double space it. So though the assignment is not difficult, it must be done correctly. So I think that's all that I have for you now. Press on and email me with any questions. And remember that if you need an immediate answer, texting is the best way to get my attention, because if I'm away from my computer, I might not see your email for a few hours. And if you just need a quick answer to what you're working on at the moment, definitely text me. And my number, again, is 916-202-3786. And if I can't answer it right away, I will let you know that I will get back to you as soon as I'm in front of the computer. So anyway, I'm praying for you and hope you're having a good week. Bye-bye.